Make sure you keep all comments appropriate and respectful.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hope everybody is doing well today on this Sunday, March 26th. Hope everybody is doing well. Time for my breakfast and meds, and I'll be back with ya. Just had my meds, folks. For breakfast today, I had nothing. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I had nothing. Because, well, it's the weekend, and usually on the weekend, I do not have anything for breakfast until later on in the day. So, yeah, for breakfast and that, I had nothing. I had my meds, but no breakfast. We are, ladies and gentlemen, going to take a look here at weather. Weather today brought to you in part by Giddy Insurance and the Seed Pros. We want you, our friends and neighbors, to be safe when severe weather strikes.
This hazardous weather outlook is proportions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For today and tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Monday through Saturday. Light snow is possible Monday night into early Tuesday. Current projections are for a trace to 1-inch snowfall generally south of a line from Seward to Plattsmouth Red Oak. Thunderstorms are possible Thursday night into Friday across southeast Nebraska. The potential for severe storms is uncertain this far out, but stay tuned to later forecasts regarding the potential for active weather later this week. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be needed, but snowfall amounts are appreciated. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station KZZ 52 in Hancock, Iowa. The current time is 10:50 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Winter weather information for the following counties in Iowa: Adair, Audubon, Cass, and Guthrie. Winter weather advisory remains in effect until 1 p.m. this afternoon. What snow expected? Total snow accumulations of 2 to 4 inches with localized higher amounts. Winter weather information for the following counties in Iowa: Audubon, Cass, and Guthrie. Winter weather advisory remains in effect until 1 p.m. this afternoon. What snow expected? Total snow accumulations of 2 to 4 inches with localized higher amounts. Where? Parts of central Iowa. When? From 3 a.m. to 1 p.m. Sunday. Impacts. Plan on slushy and slippery road conditions. Slow down and use caution while traveling. For the latest travel conditions, check the Iowa 511 app, www.511ia.org, or dial 511. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Hancock area. Rest of today, cooler. Decreasing clouds. A slight chance of snow late this morning. Highs around 40. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts up to 25 miles an hour late this morning. Chance of snow 20%. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 20s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Monday, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 40s. North winds around 5 miles an hour. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of flurries. Lows in the mid-20s. North winds around 5 miles an hour. Tuesday, sunny. Highs in the upper 40s. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming southwest in the afternoon. Tuesday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 20s. Wednesday, partly sunny. Highs in the mid-40s. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of rain after midnight. Lows in the lower 30s. Chance of rain 20%. Thursday, not as cool. Mostly cloudy. chance of rain in the morning, then a slight chance of showers with isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 60s. Chance of rain 40%. Thursday night, not as cool. A slight chance of thunderstorms until midnight. Mostly cloudy with a chance of rain. Lows in the mid-40s. Chance of rain 50%. Friday, breezy. Partly sunny with a chance of rain and a slight chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 50s. Chance of rain 40%. Friday night, breezy. Much cooler. Partly cloudy. A slight chance of rain and thunderstorms until midnight. Lows in the mid-20s. Chance of rain 20%. Saturday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 40s. This is NOAA All-Hazard Station KZZ-52 in Hancock, Iowa, on tower facilities made available by Iowa Public Television in serving the following counties in Iowa: Pottawatomie, Shelby, Montgomery, Mills, Harrison, Guthrie, Cass, Audubon, Adams, and Adair.
That was a look at weather, brought to you in part by Giddy Insurance and the Sea Pros. Currently, right now, it is 11:24, 24 minutes after 11 o'clock here on this Sunday, March 26, 2023. Coming up here for the agenda, we have NASCAR beginning at 12:30 p.m. Central Time for pre-race coverage, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can listen to it on great radio stations around the world, such as WRVA in Richmond, Virginia, in Atlantic 96.5 KSOM, on Sirius XM, Channel 90, and on television, Fox.
What? No servants? Shame on you. Morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be. It is Alonza Harris with a sports update. First of all, I want to congratulate the Denver Nuggets. They beat the Milwaukee Bucks 129-106 on Saturday. And we congratulate Tyler Reddick in the number 45 car. He won it all. He won stage 2 and won it all at the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix on Sunday, March 26th in Austin, Texas, at the Circuit of the Americas. So, once again, the Denver Nuggets defeated the Milwaukee Bucks by a score of 129-106. And Tyler Reddick was victorious in the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix, giving 2311 their first win of the 2023 season.
Stop, pause, stop, button.
What a great day it has been, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody has had a great Sunday. As I am sitting here, I am on Team Talk, getting ready to end my Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Just to let everybody know, if I didn't mention it, I'll mention it now. On Monday, the 27th of March, would be tomorrow, there is Severe Awareness Week here in Shelby County and Nebraska. There is a chance for some storms on Thursday and Friday. As you heard from the severe weather outlook earlier, they are not for certain if they will be getting any severe weather yet. I'll keep an eye on this and report back if I get anything. But, again, there is no risk as of yet of severe weather that we know of. But folks, that's going to do it for today's broadcast day. Congratulations for people that were watching the NASCAR race. Unfortunately, Jimmy Johnson wrecked out. He crashed. And he finished 38th. Barely even get a lap in and he has already crashed out. So that's terrible. We will see him at, as I'm getting told by the producers in my ear here, we will see him at the Coca-Cola 600. Now, let me tell you, if they're at the Coca-Cola 600, are they going to be drinking Coca-Cola during the broadcast? That's what I'd like to know. Got Alonza Harris laughing at me in my ear here on Team Talk. So is Rocky. Shut up. No-y, Rocky. No-y. Anyway. Yes. That's going to do it for this Sunday. We'll be back with you on Monday. Severe Weather Awareness Week. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody is doing well on this Monday, the 27th of March. We will try to get a look at the forecast from the NOWA Weather Radio. We will also be at Concern today, too, so that is coming up. But first things first, breakfast. Just had some breakfast. I had some breakfast burritos. That is what I had for breakfast today. And on Tuesday, I have an appointment. So I'm going to go to bed early on Tuesday morning. Sleep till I normally sleep. Get up. Go get breakfast. And then... Hope everybody's doing well. Just had lunch. It was delicious. It was delicious. I will see you guys later on. Just had my supper. Just got home from Burger King, and what an amazing night it was tonight. Now I'm gonna go spend time with my friends, and I'll be back in a bit. Just got done spending time with my friends. My girlfriend Haley went to sleep. Now it's time for me to get some sleep. I will see you all on Tuesday. The weather radio is having a little bit of issues today. I did happen to catch the severe weather outlook, and right now it is still the same from when you heard it earlier on Sunday. And no severe weather at this time. I do recommend you download the Weather Radio app to your phone. You can put all locations you would like. Right now, I have Athens, Tennessee, McMinn County. I have Shelby County. Those are the only two counties right now that I am following right now on the on the Weather Radio. So I recommend you guys get it. I also recommend you go and buy a weather radio for your home. I have one. That's what you guys heard on Sunday. I will keep you all updated. We are supposed to get some rain. I did happen to watch the 10 o'clock news tonight, and they said it's going to be getting warmer by the end of the week of this week, so we could get some strong to severe storms. So stay tuned, and if we do, keep it locked and tuned to Nick and Awesome Family Gaming for uploads. Here at Nick and Awesome Family Gaming, there will be severe coverage. Morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday morning. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to go get my breakfast and meds, and I'll be back. Just had my breakfast and my meds. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be back later on today. I have a dentist appointment today, so I'll be back later on today. And I'm getting BK for lunch today. Yahoo! just got home, everyone, from concern, and I had a busy day. This morning I had a dentist appointment. This morning it went pretty well. And I also had a good day with Haley. We had Burger King for lunch today. It was a small bacon cheeseburger. I had that for supper. For lunch today. I had a Texas Whopper on Monday night for supper. That was delicious. We are going to take a look here at the weather here, as we are having a possibility of strong to severe storms coming up on Thursday. When you heard the severe weather outlook on Sunday, you heard them say they do not know if there will be a chance for severe thunderstorms. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that chance is now increased. It's a large risk of severe thunderstorms. You will hear from the National Weather Service, the NOWA Weather Radio. You'll hear from my weather radio, giving you the forecast and then the severe weather outlook. And we will hear from the National Weather Service right now, and then we will hear from Haley, and then I'll be back to chat with you guys for a little bit, and then possibly we'll hear from Haley again. Not for sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. Right here at Nick and Awesome Family Gaming, it is a Tuesday evening as I look at the clock, and it is almost 7:40. And right now, if I can find the clock, that is, I am sitting right here, and it is 7:35, 35 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock on this Tuesday evening. Ladies and gentlemen, normally I would be talking to friends right now up on Team Talk, but right now I am sitting here on the air with you guys. Couple of shout outs before we hear from the National Weather Service before it breaks in on me. Couple of shout outs. We want to shout out to Beth. We also want to shout out Haley, Alyssa, Seth, Alonza, Rocky, and Chantel, and anybody that has subscribed here to Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, please tap the bell icon, like the video, and subscribe and follow me on Twitter. You will also hear from that too as well before I come back. So, on how you can do all that information. Nick Vogt here, ladies and gentlemen. Time now to take a look at weather. Weather today brought to you in part by Getty Insurance and the Seed Pros.
This is Noah All Hazards radio station KBC 52 in Hancock, Iowa. The current time is 7:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Hancock area. Tonight, increasing clouds. Lows in the mid-20s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming north after midnight. Wednesday, decreasing clouds. Highs in the lower 40s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts up to 25 miles an hour in the morning. Wednesday night, decreasing clouds. Lows in the upper 20s. East winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Thursday, windy. Not as cool. Mostly cloudy. A slight chance of rain in the morning. Highs in the mid-60s. Southeast winds 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Becoming south 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 40 miles an hour in the afternoon. Chance of rain 20%. Thursday night, windy. Not as cool. Mostly cloudy with a chance of rain. A slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows around 50. South winds 25 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Friday, windy. Partly sunny with a chance of rain and a slight chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-60s. Temperature falling in the upper 40s in the afternoon. Chance of rain 50%. Friday night, very windy. Much cooler. Mostly cloudy. A slight chance of rain and snow until midnight. Lows in the mid-20s. Chance of precipitation 20%. Saturday and Saturday night, mostly clear. Highs in the lower 50s. Lows in the upper 30s. Sunday, not as cool. Sunny. Highs around 70. Sunday night and Monday, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 40s. Highs in the mid-60s. Monday night and Tuesday, partly cloudy. A 20% chance of rain. Lows in the lower 40s. Highs in the mid-60s. At 7 p.m. in Atlantic, it was clear. The temperature was 48 degrees, the dew point 19, and the relative humidity 32%. The wind was west at 9 miles an hour, gusting to 15. The pressure was 30.21 inches and falling. Across western Iowa, it was clear, with a temperature of 50 at Council Bluffs, 52 at Red Oak, 47 at Lamoni, and 45 at Carroll. At Denison, the weather conditions were not available. Here are some observations from across the region. It was clear, with a temperature of 48 at Sioux City, 48 at Des Moines, 49 at Kansas City, and 50 at St. Joseph. At Omaha, it was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 51. At Sioux Falls, it was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 33. Once again, at 7 p.m. in Atlantic, it was 48 degrees under clear skies. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For tonight and Wednesday, there is a chance for light accumulating snowfall, less than an inch. Later tonight over portions of northeast Nebraska, mainly across Knox and Cedar counties. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday night through Tuesday, there is a chance for a thunderstorm Thursday night into Friday morning. A few storms may approach or become severe with large hail the main threat. In addition to this, the potential is there on Friday for light accumulating snow over northeast Nebraska that could continue into Friday evening. Quite gusty northwesterly winds of 40 to 50 miles per hour will be possible on Friday as well. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be needed. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station, KBZ 52 in Hancock, Iowa.
I was a little nervous for Nick because he wasn't there. I was waiting for him so patient until he texted me back, told me how his dental appointment went, and it went well for him. I was so happy to eat lunch with him and be there for him for this. And my tummy was iffy today, but yet the day got better and I felt better. Had an awesome day. It went well. Everybody have a wonderful day today. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Tap the bell icon, like the video, and subscribe for more. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter at NickJ, lowercase v, 1994.
Alright, just heading home. Back home I go. Riding the bicycle if you hear the tires. Hi, poochie. Heading for home. Heading for the house.
to maybe go have a snack and I get in the door. Yeah, I just rolled into a tree branch at my toes. There's not really much out here making noise right now. But yet it is a beautiful night right now. 2 nights out on the bike. 2 nights on the bike, that's not usual. It's really nice out. I'm enjoying riding the bike, getting the hang of things, getting back into the shape. I've lost 5 ounces this week. No, actually 12. I actually lost 12 ounces this week. I am actually doing pretty well. Getting ready for Easter. Can't wait to go see my mom in April, hopefully. Cross our fingers. By the way, my name is Haley Hall. It is just so wonderful out here. It is beautiful out right now. The sun has went down a little. There's a little bit of a sunrise. It's just a beautiful night. Went to the fitness center with my roommates. Came home, cooked supper for my roommates. Came home, cooked supper. Did some stuff, working on couple things I need to do. Just out riding off and on right now because I need a little air from Linda Berger, from my staff. She kind of irritated me a little. She's like, she didn't like how I cooked at 4:30, not even 4 to 5. She didn't like how I cooked so early. Take you down by a little bit of the pond here and let you hear the birds. Well, they're actually, I think they're flying up, so I don't know which. But boy, is this a nice night. So I have to cheat and come in the back way. Oh, damn squirrel trying to pop out at me. I hear the birds. Beautiful night. Downtown, beautiful night in Harlan, down on on Potter's Park. Beautiful weather. No raining, no snowing right now. It's actually not bad out here. It is so beautiful. Cut off on this. Cut you into the little shed house at the beginning. Ooh, I can smell smells like a fresh barbecue. I'm gonna drive down a little ways and drive back up the hill. Come halfway down the hill so you guys can hear the geese. I'm gonna put the phone in my pocket. I hear a geese. He's making some noise down here. There's not very many down here tonight. Quite a few. Yeah, the worst, I gotta turn around, go back uphill. It is so beautiful out here. Listen in if you can hear the geese. Rocky, if you can hear the geese. I know you'd love it. Enjoy it where I'm at right now. You'd be like, oh, that sounds so great. There's only maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 at the max. Listen there. There's a couple coming in the water. They're doing not too bad down here. It's nice and a beautiful night. Nick, I know you would enjoy this one. You might want to post this one and delete the other. I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out.
What? No servants? Shame on you. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be here on Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. It's time for your Denver Nuggets basketball update. And on Monday, which would have been March the 27th, they were in Philadelphia. They took on the 76ers. And they won. They won by a score of 116 to 111. 116 to 111. So, yes, they won. They won 116 to 111 against the Philadelphia 76ers. So we congratulate the Denver Nuggets.
Recorder HQ. Heading. Stop. But pause. Stop. Button.
And thank you, Alonza, for that Denver Nuggets basketball update. The Denver Nuggets basketball update brought to you in part by Giddy Insurance and the Seed Pros. We want you, our friends and neighbors, to be safe when severe weather strikes. We got a risk of severe thunderstorms coming your way on Thursday. We'll keep an eye on things. And on Wednesday, which will be tomorrow, we will get a look at the severe weather outlook. And as you heard from the severe weather outlook today, they are saying a still marginal risk of severe thunderstorms, and the main hazards include hail. When I watched this on television earlier at the 10 o'clock news, it said that hail was still the main hazards. So that is the only thing that I have from KETV Newswatch 7 out of Omaha and the KZZ 52 Hancock, Iowa NOWA weather radio is saying. But once again, risk of strong to severe thunderstorms on Thursday. Large no risk, which means they are certain that we are expecting severe weather. And that will mean severe weather coverage will be starting here at Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. We have never done any severe coverage here at Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. For severe weather coverage, we will have myself and we will have Alonza with severe coverage. And we will have anybody else that gets an alert for Shelby County to pass that away, or pass that along. So, that is that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to say goodnight on this Tuesday night, and we will see you on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, Haley and myself will probably be, I don't know if we're going on an outing or not, but if we do, we'll have to let you know what we did. And you guys will have to put comments and let me know what your thoughts were of her walking at Potter's Park, riding her bike down there. I'm always giving her crap because every time she says that she's riding her bike, I always want to say it's not a bike, it's like a car, because that's the only way you can actually drive since you don't want to actually get into a vehicle. So, anyway, that is the Denver Nuggets update brought to you in part by Giddy Insurance and the Seed Pros. We will be back on Wednesday. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wednesday. Hope everybody is enjoying their early Wednesday morning. I'm enjoying my early Wednesday morning here this morning. I am watching George Lopez this morning at 6 a.m. this morning. Going to go get my breakfast and my meds, and I will be back, folks. Just had my breakfast and my meds, ladies and gentlemen, and I had 2 breakfast burritos today. What an amazing breakfast it was. My favorite staff made it this morning, so what an amazing breakfast it turned out to be. Later on, we will get a look at the severe weather outlook for the weather for today here in Shelby County. We are still looking at a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms on Thursday. We will definitely keep an eye on that on Thursday as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is that. We will also hear from Rocky on Thursday. We will hopefully hear from Alonza. And we will hear from Chantel. And we will hear from myself, ladies and gentlemen, on Thursday. As we will have baseball season starting on Thursday. We'll have a lot of games to report on Thursday. And don't miss it, ladies and gentlemen. The MLB, the Major League, let me just put it this way. The baseball season starts this Thursday. A lot of games going on while I'm at work. You'll hear from Rocky with her updates on baseball games on Thursday. You'll hear from Alonza from his side of baseball games. And you'll hear from Chantel from her sides of baseball games, and then myself with baseball reports as well. And probably Thursday you'll hear from severe weather coverage if weather does happen to get bad. Tap the bell icon, like the video, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at lowercase n, capital J, lowercase v, 1994 on Twitter for all the information you need to get updates here on Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. Had a good lunch, had a granola bar, chips, and a hamburger for lunch.
Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Hancock area. Tonight, decreasing clouds. Lows in the lower 30s. East winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Thursday, windy. Not as cool. Decreasing clouds. Highs in the upper 60s. Southeast winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, becoming south 20 to 30 miles an hour in the afternoon. Thursday night, windy. Not as cool. Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the mid-50s. South winds 25 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Chance of rain 40%. Friday, windy. Mostly sunny with a chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 60s. Temperature falling in the lower 50s in the afternoon. Southwest winds 20 to 30 miles an hour. Gusts up to 30 miles an hour, increasing to 40 miles an hour in the afternoon. Chance of rain 50%. Friday night, very windy. Much cooler. Mostly cloudy. A chance of rain showers, snow showers, and a slight chance of thunderstorms until midnight. Then a slight chance of snow showers after midnight. Little or no snow accumulation. Lows in the upper 20s. Northwest winds 30 to 35 miles an hour with gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 30%. Saturday and Saturday night, mostly clear. Highs around 50. Lows in the upper 30s. Sunday, not as cool. Sunny. Highs in the upper 60s. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 40s. Monday and Monday night, partly cloudy. A 20% chance of showers. Highs in the lower 60s. Lows in the mid-40s. Tuesday, breezy. Mostly sunny with a 30% chance of showers. Highs in the lower 60s. Tuesday night, breezy. Mostly cloudy with a chance of rain showers. A slight chance of snow showers after midnight. Lows in the mid-30s. Chance of precipitation 30%. Wednesday, breezy. Partly sunny. Highs in the lower 50s. This hazardous weather outlook is proportions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For this afternoon and tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. A strong two-day storm system will affect the area Thursday and Friday. Thunderstorms with damaging hail are possible in northeast Nebraska Thursday evening into the overnight hours, while southerly wind gusts as strong as 50 miles per hour are possible area-wide. Friday, severe thunderstorms are possible near the Nebraska-Iowa border and areas east, while strong northwesterly winds gusting to 55 miles per hour develop and can combine with light snow in far northeast Nebraska to make for very low visibilities late Friday. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be needed. Wind advisory information for the following counties in Nebraska: Burt, Butler, Cass, Colfax, Cumming, Dodge, Douglas, Gage, Jefferson, Johnson, Lancaster, Nemaha, Odo, Pawnee, Richardson, Saline, Sarpy, Saunders, Seward, Thurston, and Washington, and the following counties in Iowa: Fremont, Harrison, Mills, Montgomery, Page, and Pottawatomie. Wind advisory in effect from 4 p.m. Thursday to 7 a.m. Friday. West, south winds 25 to 35 miles per hour with gusts up to 50 miles per hour expected. Where, portions of southwest and west central Iowa and east central, northeast and southeast Nebraska. When, from 4 p.m. Thursday to 7 a.m. Friday. Impacts, gusty winds could blow around unsecured objects. Tree limbs could be blown down and a few power outages may result. Use extra caution when driving, especially if operating a high-profile vehicle. Secure outdoor objects. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station KVV 52 in Hancock, Iowa.
Just got home, everybody, from Concern, ladies and gentlemen, and what an amazing day it was out at Concern. Gonna relax a little bit here, and I'll be back after supper. Just had supper, ladies and gentlemen. I had breakfast for supper. I had waffles, eggs, and sausage for supper today. And a glass of nice ice cold milk. On TV, a good movie is on. I might go watch this. I'm not for sure if anybody else would watch it, but I love this movie. I'm gonna watch it right now. It just came on. 2.5 Men was on a minute ago. Now, the movie that I'm waiting to watch is now on. The Blind Side is now on TV right now. Just got done watching The Blind Side. It's now on a repeat. It started over. Had fun up on Team Talk tonight. And now I am off to bed. Thursday is around the corner with baseball season starting. We'll have baseball games to report on Thursday evening. as long as possible of severe weather. Stay tuned here to Nick and Awesome Family Gaming for the updates for baseball games and severe weather. And we'll see you on Thursday morning. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It is now Thursday morning. Just woke up, gonna go get some breakfast and meds, and I'll be back in a bit. Just had breakfast and my meds. I had 2 breakfast burritos for breakfast this morning. Gonna lay back in bed until it's time to go to Concern and BK. And tonight we will have updates on baseball and possibility of severe weather.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everyone on Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. This is Chantel here with your Thursday evening sports update. First up, we have the Cincinnati Reds. They lost to the Pittsburgh Pirates by a score of 5-4. The Bruins beat the Blue Jackets by a score of 2-1 in overtime. The Red Sox lost a close one to the Baltimore Orioles by a score of 10-9. And the Boston Celtics blew out the Milwaukee Bucks by a score of 140-99. Once again, your sports scores update. For the Cincinnati Reds, it was Pirates 5, Cincinnati 4, Bruins 2-1 over the Blue Jackets in overtime. Red Sox losing 10-9 to the Baltimore Orioles, and the Milwaukee Bucks losing a heartbreaker to the Boston Celtics by a score of 140-99. I hope everyone has a lovely day, and now back to the video.
Excuse me. Man, please don't blow me away to the moon. Just got home, ladies and gentlemen, from Burger King, and apparently I have a lot of dust in my nose. Well, time to eat my supper and I'll be back. Just had my supper, ladies and gentlemen, and what an amazing supper it was. Large fry, drink, and a Texas Whopper.
Okay, on the baseball games today, the Cubs won 4-0. The White Sox 3-2. Period. And that's the score for today. Thank you, Nick. Here you go.
In 9 innings, the Angels lost to the Athletics 2-1 in 9 innings. Repeating, the Athletics beat the Angels in 9 innings 2-1. What an exciting game tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the Los Angeles Dodgers as they beat the Diamondbacks in 9 innings 8-2.
And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be, here on Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. It is Alonza taking my turn at the sports desk. We've got some baseball and some basketball. Let's start off with, well, there's some good news and some bad news. I guess we'll start off with the good news. An opening day in the Major Leagues of Baseball, the Colorado Rockies beat the San Diego Padres by a score of 7-2. That's the only good news. Well, that's the only good news in my section of the sports desk anyway. The bad news, of course, in opening day baseball games, the Cardinals were defeated by the Toronto Blue Jays by a score of 10-9. So, also, in sad news, in basketball, the Nuggets lost to the New Orleans Pelicans by a score of 107-88. This has been Alonza taking my turn at the sports desk. The sports desk at Nick and Awesome Family Gaming is brought to you in part by NDI Radio, coming soon, and by Gady Insurance and the Sea Pros. We want all our friends and neighbors to be safe when severe weather strikes.
Stop button.
And that is baseball scores from the sports desk. Our sports desk, as Alonza said, is brought to you in part by Giddy Insurance and the Sea Pros. We want you, our friends and neighbors, to be safe when severe weather strikes. And we are also brought to you in part by, here at the sports desk, by NDI Radio, coming soon. And that is our day here today on Thursday. We will see you on Friday. And we are going to have an active Friday with weather. Keep it tuned here to Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. We are going to take a short timeout and we'll be back with you on Friday.
What? No servants? Shame on you.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. What? No servants? Shame on you. It is Friday. Friday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday. The relaxation station happens today. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what is going on tonight. We have an active day today, ladies and gentlemen, with the weather. We'll have a look here later on the severe weather outlook for today. And we will also have possibility of severe coverage here on Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. Time now for breakfast and meds, and I'll be back with ya. Just had breakfast and my meds, folks. I had 2 breakfast burritos this morning, and that is what I had for breakfast. Going to go and listen to 96.5 KSOM and watch television and lay down for a little bit before work, and I'll be back later tonight. We just got home from Concern, and when I was at Concern, we had a little bit of severe weather, but there is no severe weather to report in Shelby County. We have sports going on tonight. We will hear from Alonza, Rocky, and myself with sports in a moment. The Lakers beat the Timberwolves 123-111.
Time now for a sports update live from the Gady Insurance Sports Desk here on Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. In baseball tonight, the Colorado Rockies beat the San Diego Padres by a score of 4-1. That makes me very happy. And in basketball, the Denver Nuggets lost to the Phoenix Suns. It was a close game, but Denver lost 100-93. And that just makes me so mad I just want to punch a locker. That is your sports update brought to you by NDI Radio, coming soon. We are also brought to you by Gady Insurance and the Sea Pros. We want you, our friends and neighbors, to be safe when severe weather strikes. We also want you, our friends and neighbors, to be safe when people get so mad that they want to punch a locker.
Stop, but stop. Duration. Stop button.
Hello everybody, and this is Rocky here reporting in. Today, the White Sox lost to the Houston Astros 6-3. Again, The Houston Astros won. The Astros lost. The Astros won. The White Sox lost 6-3. There you go, brother.
Well, my boss just stepped in and told me that I still have a little more time left on the clock to punch the locker. So we will continue punching. Tonight, the Los Angeles Dodgers were defeated by the Arizona Diamondbacks by a score of 2-1. A game that we thought was going to end up going into extra innings. The Dodgers scored in the 7th, then couldn't score anymore. The Diamondbacks got ahead and beat them 2-1. This sports update is brought to you by NDI Radio coming soon and Gady Insurance and the Sea Pros. We want all our friends and neighbors to be safe when severe weather strikes. We also want all our friends and neighbors to be safe when people get so mad that they punch lockers. Back to you in studio, Nick V.
Stop button.
And thank you, Alonza, for that sports update. We're going to try something new here at Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. And it's going to be a conversation with Alonza and myself from Team Talk. And if you like what you hear, if this works, please let us know. Put your comments and all that good jazz. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's try this conversation with Alonza and myself. Sit back, relax, and enjoy if this works, and I'll see you Saturday morning.
And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be here on Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. It is Alonza, and I am doing something different today. Courtesy of the boss man, DJ Nick V. Nick Vote. He sits here alongside me in studio.
That's right, I do.
And as we look at the, we had the relaxation station here. It was a good show. We ended early to focus on severe weather. And we did that. We watched. There was no severe weather for Shelby County, Iowa. However, there is now snow. It started at 11 p.m. and will go until sunrise Saturday morning.
Yeah. And that's sad because we've been tired of this snow. I mean, I'm getting sick and tired of having this snow because this snow is supposed to be gone because it's not even winter anymore.
No, technically spring arrived on March 20th.
Yeah.
So yeah, old man winter is still holding on to the Midwest.
Yeah, it's still holding on, and we don't know why.
We don't know why. We don't know why it's holding on. It makes us so mad we just want to punch a locker.
That's right.
Oh, we're sitting here. We watched a great game. No, if you use the term "great" loosely, it was not such a great game for
Not for the
Los
Lakers.
Angeles Dodgers.
Oh, not for the Dodgers.
The Lakers. Oh, the Lakers. Yeah, 123 to 111 against the Timberwolves. I call that great.
Yeah, that was great.
You get to go home with a victory. I can't say the
Now with the
Dodgers.
Padres, they got their ass kicked.
Well, yeah, the
4-1.
Padres don't get to do that. The Dodgers, they also don't get to do that at all.
Well, hey, that was actually close though, because that was actually a 2-1.
That was kind of close. You're right. I mean, they could have, they could have scored a double homer and won that thing.
And they were actually close to doing that, but
They were.
it
That
didn't
would have
happen.
been nice. That would have actually been nice. So, we sit here after watching after watching sports, just kicking back and having some much needed bro time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I I guess I'll tell you this. I guess we'll finish with this. So, this is a hard day for Nick and I. It's a hard day for a lot of people. But as we approach
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, it is and I'll do this for the sake of this conversation. It is 16 before the hour on Saturday on the East Coast. It's 1:44 Eastern, 12:44 Central. Uh, Nick put up a video last year on April Fool's Day. And I guess the anniversary of that is 16, make it 15. Yeah, make it 15 minutes away now. So he said it was going to be a hard time for him. And this week has been a hard time for me. And, everybody has pretty much gone away. And so we figured we'd come in here and
Break down the door, break down some lockers.
punch some lockers, get some punch some lockers.
Try to get into the
and,
studio here.
and just hang out. We did not want to leave, so I was like, why not just have some bro time? Apparently everybody vacated the server. Well, Seth was here. Shout out to you, Seth.
Yeah, his
You aren't
woman
here.
left.
You aren't here anymore, but we shout you out anyway, even though
Yep.
you aren't here. You'll hear this later, hopefully, if all goes according to plan and if everything works. You should,
Hear this later.
you should hear this. If you don't, we'll cry and we'll punch lockers. We'll punch
That's
the
right.
lockers and then we'll cry. But yeah, no, coming up later today, I know that Nick will be entertaining Haley. Haley will be at his house.
Yep.
So that's going to happen. As for, I don't know.
Well,
Rocky
for
and I
you-
will do something. Rocky and I will probably do something. I don't know
well,
what
for
we're
you
gonna
guys, at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, probably about the time we go get dinner,
do. Oh, it's about that, yeah.
the
They'll
Los
have another
Angeles Dodgers
game. Yeah.
will be playing the Diamondbacks. I think I said that
Hopefully they
right.
can do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 4-game series, so next week will be game 3 of 4. So the series is tied, 1 game apiece.
It is now 1-1. Yep.
Yeah, now 1-1. Yes, I'd hoped, I was thinking that the Dodgers were going to actually sweep the series, but apparently that isn't going to happen now. We have 1 game today, officially. We have 1 game tomorrow.
Sunday.
Tomorrow on Sunday, however, we will be tracking this via apps because the NASCAR
Race will be on the air.
race will be on. Yeah, they will be That'll be the Toyota Owners 400 from the Richmond Raceway, my humble hometown. I'm,
And
you
you'll
know,
hear that next time we're live here.
oh yeah, I'm about 9 miles away from the track.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but you can, sometimes if you turn in the right direction or whatever, you can stand on my front porch and actually hear the race cars going by. At least you could the old ones. Now I don't know if that is the case for these next gen cup cars. I'd be curious to see. Um, the local rehabilitation center is actually right next door to the racetrack. So if you're out there waiting for your ride, you can really hear the cars. It's like you have a front row seat to that.
Oh, which that's good actually.
Oh yeah, it is. It is really good. I mean, you can't smell the fumes or anything, and you can't hear all the interviews. I've actually tuned into the radio coverage while I waited outside for my ride. Back in the days when I worked for the Talking Book Library.
And folks, we want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's coming your way here in August. We'll talk about this now, and then we are getting told that this will be our last convo for the night. As
Oh yes, we
producers,
are.
as producers are telling us, we need to get out of the studio. Other people need to get in here, use the studio. So,
Yeah. So coming up
we'll,
in August, we'll have the launch of NDI Radio. It's gonna be a collaboration. Nick and myself are starting a project. We'll have original content. You can catch on Saturdays. You can catch a double
double
portion
shot.
of Nick and I. A double portion of Nick and I. On Saturdays, you can catch the calm before the storm. That'll come on Saturday morning and early Saturday afternoon. And that'll be followed by The Storm, hosted by Nick and myself. We're going to collaborate. The Storm is my show. Well, both of the Calm Before the Storm is my show, and The Storm is our show. Although,
We'll take toast. We'll take turns hosting that storm.
oh, we will. Yeah, we definitely will.
Well, right now we will have to because due to issues with no laptop, no DJ here will be able to run the board.
No, so we'll have to do that. And the good thing about that is that we won't have to call. We won't need the services of Mr. Anonymous anymore.
Like we did on the mix. Nope, Mr. Anonymous will not be here.
We will not be here. So it is 8 before the hour.
Before we get out of here, I do want to say we will quickly tell you before
Yeah.
Alonza clicks our mics off here. He's getting a little finger happy. I guess people are telling us to get out of here.
No. Well, what we're doing is we're just making sure we're on the right button so there isn't like unnecessary silence or anything like that.
Yeah.
Although we could pretend to have the cue here. It's like even when there are commercials or things, um, radio. Well, they do this in sporting events, especially in like NASCAR events. The turn announcers and the booth guys, they have a cue and they talk to each other. So even if, for example, we said good night, they could hear us talking to each other and things like that. Haley's going to be at the house. Oh, very good. I don't know what Rocky and I are going to do. We're going to join you at 6 for the Dodgers game. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they can hear us they can hear us talk to each other. A lot of talk show hosts have now started doing the insider shows, which means that they have shows you have to pay for them, but basically it allows the host to be more upfront. You know, you can say things that you won't. You know, you can say things and the FCC can't nail you for it, but people have to pay for it. So
Mm-hmm.
it allows the host to actually tell you what they actually think without actually getting in trouble by the Federal Communications Commission.
Right.
Yeah. So
And
they probably
before,
think we were doing that. So go ahead.
probably.
Go ahead.
Anyway, what I was going to say here, we do have a lunch date, folks. We do have a lunch
Yes, we
date,
do. Yes, we
and
do.
the lunch date will be April 8th.
All right. Next Saturday, folks.
Next Saturday, April 8th, In the Eye Hosting will present to you In the Eye Radio.
Yes, we'll get that. We'll get that done. We'll work on getting all kinds of automation, and we might even have some random streams because spring is upon us, and as
And
such,
severe weather happens.
severe weather, is known to strike. We're getting into, April, May, here in Virginia, April and May, and part of June is okay, but eventually, we get to the point where it gets hot, it gets humid, there's unstable air, which leads to thunderstorms,
Yep.
severe storms. And by the way, in some time that we have, actually, our producers are telling us to go until 1 Central.
1.
That'll be when Nick's, the anniversary of Nick's video, and this will help him get through it. So I want to say this, our thoughts and prayers here at Nick and Awesome Family Gaming are with those of you who are in Arkansas. They had some tornadoes that went through there today. Some actually touched
Actually,
down.
yesterday now.
Well, yesterday, yes, that's right. Yesterday. Well, some people believe that Saturday will actually come when we wake up. But
Oh, yeah,
yesterday,
so
well,
technically it's still Friday.
yeah, but yeah, they had some terrible. All joking
I actually saw it
aside.
on the news. I saw it on the news. There was a lot of tornadoes. They were showing it left and right.
We were
It was not
actually
good.
During the relaxation station, we were monitoring Scanner Radio Pro. There's a Skywarn. Someone found a Skywarn repeater, and
Chantel, actually.
Chantel put that up, and we got to hear the Skywarn spotters conversing, and knowing what they were looking at. I actually ended early. I ended some 10 minutes early, but to actually sit here and monitor that, my friends, is some pretty frightening stuff. That is some
Yes.
pretty frightening stuff indeed. I ended up going through that.
Yep.
I went through a tornado. I mean, back in '03 when Hurricane Isabel hit. We ended up with one of those back in 2003. Woke me up at like 6 a.m. It's like, it kind of,
And
I
I
mean, for those.
recommend you guys grab the Weather Radio app for your iPhone or Android.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's paid on iOS. I mean, the pro version anyway. Um, I might also recommend, because
Weather
every
Gods.
weather app has its perks. I'd say Weather Gods, yeah, that'd be one. I would also recommend if you can learn how to use it, WIFR weather.
You can only have
I would
selected locations, but not very many.
Yeah, not very many, but I like that because it will allow people.
Because
It'll allow because it'll allow you to see how close like lightning is from your location. And so well, our watches are telling us that it's about time for us to get on out of here. But we hope that you've enjoyed this conversation. This conversation between bros, I guess that's what we'll call it. And if you want more of this, hopefully, if this works, maybe you'll get more of this. If you want more of it, send an email to Nick.
VoteNick1994 at gmail.com.
gmail.com. Yeah, you can.
Or put
send him
comments in
that.
the chat.
Oh yeah, you can do that too. Just remember, as you've heard it said before, make sure that you keep comments
Or in the
clean
beginning
and
of the stream, beginning of the show.
In the beginning of it, yeah, you've heard it often said that. So we are going to go and because Nick is being all strong now. We're gonna go and have a little bro time while we remember Nick's video from this very channel of April Fool's Day. Happy rabbit first of all, which is what you're supposed to say at the beginning of the month for good luck. So rabbit everybody, and it's about this time that Nick put up the video last year, and so we're gonna have a little bro time, and we're gonna go ahead and end this, and but you guys have a great night, and the next time you hear from us again,
Will be
you'll be
Saturday.
hearing from Nick V, and it'll
Yep.
be Saturday. So yeah,
Good night.
good night. Next time you hear from me, it'll be with a sports update.
Good morning, good afternoon. It is 1:50 a.m. Central Daylight Time on a Saturday morning here with a weather update. This just in by the National Weather Service from Athens, Tennessee. Athens, Tennessee, right now, Rocky, you are under a tornado watch in effect until 7 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. Central. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hope everybody is doing well on this early Saturday morning. We sit here at 10 a.m. Gonna go and have lunch here in a few minutes, and I'll be back. Just had lunch, ladies and gentlemen, and I had bologna sandwich and chips. I'm thinking later on today I will be going out to eat with Haley. You'll just have to wait and find out and see. Hey guys, happy Saturday afternoon. Hope everybody is doing well. Haley has been at the house since a little after 1 this afternoon. Haley, what's up with you? What's going on with you today?
Watching TV.
What are you watching? What you watching?
My favorite show.
I better not bother her. She's watching the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Haley just got done watching her program called Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And Haley, do we interrupt you when you watch Mickey?
Yeah.
Where are we headed to? Where are we headed to? Oh. If you guys cannot hear her, we are headed to Tasha's.
Drop my pencil box off so it don't pop open.
And we are going to go and have some pizza ranch tonight for supper. Current temperature right now, 48 degrees. And beautiful out here. Heading home from Tasha's and Pizza Ranch. This just in by the National Weather Service, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for Henrico, Virginia. Just got home as we just walked into the door. So, just got home, ladies and gentlemen. That's some good news there on that. The severe thunderstorm warning for Richmond, Virginia, Henrico, is still in effect. We will be here until this severe thunderstorm warning expires. In a baseball score, this was a demolish. The Angels destroyed the Athletics. 13-1. The National Weather Service has allowed the severe thunderstorm warning for Henrico, Richmond, Virginia to expire at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central Time. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching, liking, and subscribing to Nick and Awesome Family Gaming. Haley goes home on April 5th. We hope she has a great trip. And as I sit here in the studio, she is in my ear. I just want to tell her, I love you. Cannot wait to see you when you come back. But I'll see you on Sunday before you leave. But I just wanted to let you know I love you and I miss you. And I cannot wait to see you when you come back on April 12th. Or actually April 11th. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Vogt saying so long, be smart, be safe, and don't you dare pierce me!
Tap the bell icon, like the video, and subscribe for more. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter at NickJ, lowercase v, 1994.
Make sure you keep all comments appropriate and respectful.